Il sera de retour ce samedi après un an d'absence et tout un défi se dresse devant lui en la personne d'Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. On a le plaisir de s'entretenir avec l'ancien champion des poids moyens de l'UFC, Sean Strickland. Sean, comment ça va? Enfin de retour. Est-ce que ça t'a manqué le combat?
I miss fighting. I miss the atmosphere. I miss like having a goal and a purpose. I think that's what I miss most is like I didn't really have a direction for the last year. I was training hard, but not having direction, it's not good.
Un an d'absence pour toi, dont 6 mois de suspension. Donc, aucune blessure, par contre. Est-ce que tu en as profité pour travailler des choses spécifiques à l'entraînement durant cette période?
No, I mean I say that, but I had a fucking broken shoulder. I was going to the last fight, my nose. It was great just to let the body heal up. Those injuries, they like even once they heal, they just fucking nag. So it was nice, man. I enjoyed it. Obviously, I was training. I never stopped training. My in camp and out of camp training schedule is pretty much the same. But yeah, no, it's been nice just to take some time off and let the body heal up.
No tune-up fight in the UFC, as we know, and you're right back, like I said, with a tough opponent in Anthony Hernandez. How do you foresee this challenge this weekend after,
Well,
like we said, the long layoff?
it's a great fight, Out of everybody in the division, he's probably one of the top guys, just purely off the win streaks he's creating. Um, It's a fight I wanted. It's a fight he wanted. It's a unique fight. Everybody I fight generally just a kickboxer or a boxer. So this is probably one of the more unique fights I've had where it's just not two guys in the middle trying to knock each other out. So I'm just excited for that.
Eight wins in a row, six by finishes. What does he do well, and what do you need to be aware of?
He's just a good pressure fighter, good cardio, good gas tank. He knows how to be relaxed when you're doing these long fights, these long win streaks, and you're fighting like just being relaxed. Generally he takes guys in the deep waters and guys gas out. So it's an unusual fight because it requires some amount of patience where you just can't go in there and try to finish a man in round one because he's not someone that dies. So it could be boring at times, but this is just kind of fight he is.
Um, you have a lot of experience. You're a tough opponent, is very tough opponent as well, and on paper, experience is on your side. So do you think you're the toughest matchup he's had so far, and the fact that you've been in a championship fight, 5 round fight more often than him, do you think it
Oh
could
yeah,
play to
no,
your advantage?
without a doubt. And then I also have a perspective because I've trained with a lot of guys he's beat and I've seen how he beat them, what round he beat them. So it's like there also is that perspective of like, you know, I've seen what you're capable and I've compared what I'm capable to. So it should just be a good fight, man. It's interesting. It's one of those fights where like you can't necessarily play it out in your head. There's so many fights where you can kind of like think about it and play it out, but since he's such a dynamic fighter, you don't really quite know what to expect, which is nice. It sounds exciting.
Yeah, because he likes to stand up, but he's also has the most takedown in the division history. You have the most significant strike landed in the middleweight division history. So is it a clash of, I don't know, the will, just which one will be able to impose his will on each other? Is it like a mental battle as well as a
Yeah,
physical one?
as far as like grappling goes, he's never faced somebody with my grappling pedigree. Like again, I don't do it in fights, but I do more wrestling than I do striking. It just Yeah, I do more wrestling than I do striking. So I'm just excited to show it. And I hope we do wrestle just so I can show it.
DDP predicted you will win this one. You fought him twice. Is it nice to hear that you earned the respect of your former foe?
Yeah, I mean, a guy fucking shatters my nose, fucking no, like, I fucking respect. But yeah, no, nah, his career is good, man. I hope he gets back to drawing board and touches up his grappling a little bit. But yeah, no, I'm happy for success. I generally, when it comes to like people I beat or lose to, I don't really like harbor a lot of hate towards it. I just kind of move on. Like you'll even see me, I won't ever really post video highlights of me knocking someone out in the past or TKOing somebody just because it's like, man, like I don't know, I feel like there's a little disrespect like doing that. So I'm happy that his life's doing good, man. And appreciate the support.
No ill will toward DDP, but is there ill will toward Khamzat Chimaev? Because we saw that what you said, I think it was on ESPN, that it's kind of frustrating to have a champion that's stalling everything. So what do you make of this
You
situation
know,
with the champion
it's kind
that
of
there's?
hard, man. When you're being financed by like Chechen warlords, like, I mean, how much, I mean, when they're giving you fucking G-Wagons and saying, like Chimaev's path is being not who he fought or how many times he fights, but by having a belt for a longer period of time, right? Or like us guys, we get a belt and we want to make for fucking money. We don't want to sit on a belt for a fucking year and be like, oh, look, I got a shiny thing in my closet. No, I want to go fucking fight and make money. A guy like that probably doesn't have to make money because he's a fucking whore to all the warlords out there. So he could just sit on his belt and just, enjoy Ramadan.
Mm. And how frustrating is it? Because you can control so many things. You can control what happens this weekend against Fluffy Hernandez, but
Yeah, no,
after
like I
that,
said,
it's out of your control, right?
if one of us wins, say Fluffy wins, and say UFC approaches Fluffy and says, hey, we want you to be next in line. Well, dude, guess what? You're going to be sitting on the bench for a year to 2 years waiting for him to get back. Me personally, if they come and do that to me, I'm like, fuck that. I don't want that. Let's go, give me somebody else. I don't want to go fucking wait on a bench for 2 years for this guy to get done with fucking Ramadan, where the fuck he's doing.
Do you think it's easier for you to have this perspective because you've had the belt before, compared to a guy who still chasing it?
Yeah, I think Fluffy would do it just because he's never had the belt. I think it would be worth it to him just to wait it out. But for me, it's like I want to make money. I want to, yeah, I just want to make money. Like at the end of the day, dude, little gold belt with the UFC on it. It's cool, but I'm in there to make money.
So we can expect more of Sean Strickland in 2026.
Oh yeah, no, I want to knock him out this year for sure. Win or lose, I want to knock him out.
Thank you very much. It's starting this weekend against Anthony Hernandez. Can't wait to call this fight. Sean Strickland, thank you very much and best of luck this week.
Thank you.
Sean Strickland, très heureux d'être de retour, vous l'entendez. Ça lui a manqué le combat et l'atmosphère surtout d'une semaine de combat. Il dit par contre ça a été difficile la dernière année parce que j'avais pas d'objectif. On vous rappelle qu'il s'est battu en février dernier contre Dricus Duplessis en combat de championnat. Il a perdu. En juin, il a été suspendu pour une altercation alors qu'il était homme de coin dans un combat d'une organisation régionale du côté de Las Vegas. Donc, 6 mois de suspension. Il est en fin de retour, mais donc, avait pas d'objectif à l'entraînement, pas d'adversaire non plus. Donc, c'était difficile un peu de trouver la motivation, mais bon, depuis quelques semaines, c'est qu'il affronte Hernandez, mis les bouchées doubles, et très heureux d'être de retour. Je lui ai dit pas de blessure, mais il dit, regarde, c'est pas tout à fait vrai. J'avais l'épaule amochée depuis un certain temps. J'étais entré dans mon dernier combat également contre Duplessis avec le nez amoché. Ça a empiré, bien sûr, durant ce combat-là. Donc, j'ai pris le temps de guérir certains bobos parce que, bon, même si on prend beaucoup de temps entre les combats, ben, ça guérit jamais totalement. Donc là, j'ai vraiment pris du temps pour guérir certaines blessures. Le sait que Hernandez, ça va être tout un défi. 8 victoires de suite quand même pour Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, un combattant de très très haut niveau, un dur à cuire, un gars complet qui met énormément de pression. Sean Strickland analyse ce combat-là et dit c'est vraiment difficile de voir où ça va aller. Il est aussi bon debout qu'au sol. Donc ça m'excite. Je suis très 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 excité à l'idée de revenir contre un gars de ce calibre-là. Il dit, je vais devoir user de stratégie. Là. Ça ne sert à rien d'essayer de lui arracher la tête dès le premier round parce que Hernandez a tout un cardio et ne se fait pas terminer rapidement dans ses combats également. Donc, va devoir choisir ses moments pour attaquer. Donc, ça tend un combat quand même stratégique, Sean Strickland, en fin de semaine. Une chose qu'il a en sa faveur peut-être, c'est le fait qu'il a plusieurs partenaires d'entraînement à son gym qui ont affronté et perdu contre Hernandez au cours des dernières années. Donc, il dit, on a beaucoup de connaissances sur lui dans le gym. Donc, je sens que ça peut jouer en ma faveur. Choc de style également, ce combat-là. Parce que oui, deux gars offensifs, mais ils utilisent des armes un peu différentes. Hernandez, quand même, meneur de tous les temps à 185 livres pour les projections, alors que Strickland, lui, est le meneur de tous les temps dans la division pour les coups significatifs. Donc, plus un combattant debout qui va être capable d'imposer son style. Strickland dit, il n'a jamais affronté un lutteur de mon niveau. Je ne le montre pas dans mes combats, mais je fais beaucoup plus de lutte que de striking, que de combat debout. Donc, confiant en lui-même si ça va au sol et espère même qu'il va pouvoir lutter parce qu'il veut prouver qu'il est un lutteur de très très haut calibre. Et à la fin de la discussion, on a parlé du champion Khamzat Chimaev. Vous l'avez entendu, il ne mange pas ses mots envers le champion tchétchène parce que Chimaev n'a pas l'air trop intéressé à défendre sa ceinture présentement. Ne sait plus s'il veut être à 185 livres, donc chez les moyens, ou s'il veut passer chez les mi-lourds pour affronter Alex Pereira. Et c'est un gars aussi qui ne combat pas beaucoup en général. Et là, ce que dit Strickland, c'est qu'il est financé, lui, par le dictateur tchétchène, Ramzan Kadyrov. Il dit, regardez, là, quand on est financé par un dictateur, on n'a pas nécessairement besoin de venir combattre pour amasser un chèque de paie, alors que nous, tous les autres combattants, on a besoin, là, pour gagner notre vie, on a besoin d'être actifs. Donc, espère que Chimaev va revenir à l'action rapidement. Il va même jusqu'à dire, si on m'offrait un combat de championnat après ma victoire cette fin de semaine, je pense que je dirais non, parce que je ne veux pas attendre après Chimaev. Je ne sais pas s'il va être de retour dans 6 mois, un an et demi. Honnêtement, je ne peux pas me permettre d'attendre. Je veux être actif en 2026. Donc, si on m'offrait un combat de championnat, je pense que je dirais non. Quand même assez intéressant comme perspective pour l'ancien champion Sean Strickland, qui est de retour contre Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. 18h sur TVA Sports 2 pour la carte préliminaire en direct de Houston ce samedi. Et pour la carte principale, incluant la finale, on passe à TVA Sports dès 20h.